Welcome to Chamber Exchange, a TV show. My name is Tim Murray, President and CEO of the Worcester Regional Chamber of Commerce and Bank Hometown. The TV show is made possible by Bank Hometown and allows us to have some conversations with local businesses, organizations around issues of economic development and job creation here in the region. And I'm thrilled to have with us in this segment Shon Rainford, who is the Director of the Worcester Regional Food Hub. Shon, welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Now, I know it's not your first time on the show, but maybe for first-time viewers or someone who missed one of our previous interviews, you could kind of give our viewers a little background of what the Food Hub's all about.
Sure. We create opportunity through food. We work with area farmers and distribute that food primarily to institutional buyers such as public schools, our hospitals, colleges. We work closely with the Regional Environmental Council in their mobile markets. So we try to get great local food to the people that need it the most. And then we create opportunity to food entrepreneurs. Somebody has an idea, they want to sell their grandmother's recipe to the public, maybe open a restaurant, get some items on grocery store shelves. We can help them go from that idea all the way to fulfilling their dream.
And the Food Hub's been operating for over 5 years now.
Correct.
And expanding kind of its ability to serve as we speak. But just on the farm, working with farms, roughly, Worcester County and beyond, how many farms, have you worked with?
We've worked with probably 75 farms at this point. There's a core group that we are able to work with year-round that have available product, but as the season starts to ramp up in the spring, we work with more and more. We're expanding our reach throughout the Commonwealth, and we initially started distributing primarily in Central Mass, and now we go to Western Mass and out towards Boston as well.
And so you go out and meet with those farmers, identify what they grow, maybe suggest that you have buyers that be interested in certain types of product. You go out and pick it up, take all that logistical headache off the table for the farmers and deliver it, sell it, store it.
Exactly, yeah, we have a 16-foot refrigerated box truck. We're on the road 5 days a week, going out to farms, getting the product that they have available. Sometimes it comes back to our warehouse here in Worcester. Other times it goes directly to the buyer, but we're that kind of middleman, so to speak, to get that great local food to those consumers.
And fun fact, we have more farms in Worcester County than any other counties in the Commonwealth.
That's right.
But then on the business assistance or business creation, you work with people who, as you said, have an idea or maybe want to start a food-related business as a side hustle, if you will, or to kind of pursue a passion, or maybe eventually create a brick-and-mortar business. You've been doing that over the years, working with them on how to scale recipes and products, how to get the appropriate permits from the local municipalities or the state.
Right. Yeah, so once somebody has that idea, we kind of have the blueprint of this is how you can be successful. These are the certifications that you're going to need. These are the permits that you're going to need. We do offer some classes where we go through things like basic accounting and how do you do a logo and branding with social media and websites.
Labeling certain specific requirements on labeling your products.
Exactly. Yeah. So if you can picture a jar of pickles, for example, there's certain things that have to be on the front. Some things can be anywhere, and we can kind of walk you through. And if you look at the FDA labeling guidelines, it's like 150 pages long. In about 2 minutes, we can tell you what you need on your label and where.
So all important stuff. And then those permits, from your city and town halls. I mean, we have every municipality, food inspections and quality control, and you work with everyone to make sure they're in compliance.
Yeah, and then if somebody's selling wholesale, they'll need a state permit, and that's a whole other process, and we can help walk people through that as well.
And so roughly how many businesses since the Food Hub started have you worked with?
Probably 150 at this point.
150 that to help get going and get started, and we know that some of them are brick and mortar as we speak.
Yeah, so Unique Cafe is reopening soon on Cambridge Street. We have folks there at the Worcester Public Market.
The old Blanchard's
Exactly,
diner. Yep.
Exactly. Yeah, at the Worcester Public Market we have Namaste Woo. We've worked with One Love Cafe. We've worked with Breeze Sweet Treats. We have
Mint, right?
Mint, which is a great Vietnamese restaurant over by
University,
Clark.
off of Park Ave. Some people may remember it as the old Blarney Stone.
Yep, we've got bakeries, a Thai restaurant in Bellingham. We worked with it's Taco Gato out in Hudson.
Yeah.
So there's places spread out.
Good, and jobs associated with all of that. Recent announcement is a place for some of these food entrepreneurs who you've worked through the process to kind of showcase. 446 Main Street, some people know it as the Glass Tower across from Worcester City Hall. Tell us what's going on there.
Yeah, starting in October, we're calling it the Marketplace. So somebody that
October.
This past
started.
October. So we've been doing this for 4 months now. Somebody who may not have the resources or be ready to invest in that brick and mortar, which can be a long-term obligation.
Right.
We have an opportunity for people by the day to sell their food. It's prepared in our kitchen under our supervision, and then we have at the marketplace at the Glass Tower. It's the former Santander Bank
First
location.
floor, Santander access.
Yep. We welcome the public to come in, sample all kinds of different foods. We've got 2 arepa that has arepas and empanadas. We have amazing barbecue. We've got fried lobster tail from Big Belly Barbecue every once in a while. Vegetarian food, vegan food, amazing
Smoothies,
drinks.
different drinks.
Yeah. So,
but if you're a foodie or just want some choices and you're in downtown or just want a little something different, easy, convenient parking, Food Hub, at 446 Main, you get the experience firsthand.
And it's usually a good deal. I mean, the prices on what they're selling is certainly reasonable.
Yeah, I've been there and look forward to going back because you got some good choices there. Also, you mentioned some of the things you work with in terms of the farmers. You're doing some stuff with the Boys and Girls Club and the Fitchburg Public Schools as well. Yeah,
we received a grant from IMDAR, the Massachusetts Department of Agricultural Resources, to promote dairy. And we're promoting dairy by delivering milk and cheese that's from dairy farms here in Massachusetts to the Boys and Girls Club here in Worcester, as well as a collaboration with Fitchburg Public Schools up in Fitchburg, and it's a lot of milk that we've been moving.
Yeah, and that's important. I mean, I think I've all learned with COVID and some of the economic challenges, supply chains are important, and having, we saw it with the baby formula crisis, one plant gets shut down for safety reasons and there are reverberations across the country, but we want to make sure we continue to have dairy farmers in Massachusetts, and this is a way that the state helps support them.
Absolutely.
And then we talked about, close to 200 businesses that have been gone through the training program. There's a new, again, a state grant that's happening, launching another class of the Diverse Entrepreneurs Program.
Yeah, so we just selected out of about 100 interested individuals, we selected 24. They represent 5 continents. We've got people from all over the world representing their food, their culture, and we're going to take them from that idea to having a permitted business over the course of a couple months. We'll have a graduation where they can prepare their food and showcase it for family and friends. And then on May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, at the Worcester Public Library, we're going to have their food present at a library fundraising event.
Great. And, this is important. You think of, some of the economic momentum that Worcester has generated, or any community that has had some economic resurgence. Oftentimes, food, restaurants, choices kind of are kind of a big part of that formula. So having this pipeline of creating food and increasingly diverse food options generates economic activity and interest and experiences that people want to be a part of, and you're in the middle of that every day.
Every day. And I think we eliminate some risk. Instead of signing that 3-year lease and putting a lot of money into equipment, people can start with us, and after a little while, if they don't like it, they know at low cost that this is not something for them, and then others thrive.
So if there's a farmer out there in the region, Central Mass, Western Mass, that's interested, if there's somebody who wants to create a food business and learn more, how do they get in touch with you, Shon? Website, phone numbers, how do they get in touch?
Yeah, check out our website, worcesterfoodhub.org. They can shoot us an email, info@worcesterfoodhub.org.
Great. Good stuff, and more happening. You're going to be able to go from Greendale People's Church, where you use the commercial kitchen, to Union Station, where you have 6 different commercial kitchens for
Coming
people.
soon. We're so excited. It's
Yeah.
really going to increase the opportunities.
Well, good stuff. And stay with us. We're going to come right back for more good conversation relating to economic development in the region when we come back.
These days, you've got your hands full in life. That's why we help you bank simply and securely with tools like Face ID and Touch ID. It's why we make it easy to make purchases on the go and get cash back while you're at it. Why we help you quickly deposit checks wherever you are. And it's why we lend a hand with sending and receiving money right from your phone. So even when you're on the move, you can manage your finances. Bank Hometown. Unlock your potential.